Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to another episode of the Sirhcus, my single player Let's Play series. Just doing some housekeeping, some farming. It's actually kind of nice working over here by spawn, over here by our cow farm. Working on that Patreon park. Because then these guys actually grow up and I actually have a good source of food. And it's been a while since I've harvested them. I mean, as you can tell, there's a lot. That is a very messy pool. I think I need to get rid of this pool, honestly. Like, if I were to get in there, I would never get out. It'd be very difficult to get out because, yeah, they would trap me into the water. No escape. No escape from the cow farm. So yeah, I really need to get in here and fix that up. Also, I did have a creeper blast a while ago, which is why there's a little patch job over here. Apparently the only blocks I had on me were dark oak logs and stuff. I didn't have any materials to actually fix any of it. Didn't have any dirt, no oak wood, no spruce. So that's why it's just a big patch there, kind of filling up the area. Alright, that's probably enough now. We got a stack. Let's go kill these strays as well. We don't allow cows wandering around. You can stay until you grow up, and then I will murder you for your delicious, delicious meat. Alright, I'm gonna go get this stuff schmelted. And now I'll probably leave and forget about that. But next time we're around the area, I'll look in there and be like, hey, sweet, free meat. Anyways, let's head over to the Patreon park real quick. We're not going to do any work there today, but I did want to show off one little thing that I changed that was suggested in the comments by Kamikaze. And it's something that I considered, but well, here it is. I added in some leaf variations. So we have some birch leaves mixed in with the oak tree there. We have some oak leaves mixed in with the birch leaves on our that tree. What is this? This is acacia, on the acacia tree. I got some spruce leaves mixed in with the oak on our dark oak tree, and some oak leaves mixed in with the spruce on our spruce tree. And it looks pretty good. Just adds a little bit of texture. I originally wasn't going to do it because I guess I wanted realism for some reason in a video game. Come on, why would I want realism? It's boring. And real trees, I mean, if you look at them, they're all basically one color in the leaves, unless it's fall and leaves are, you know, decaying. But yeah, so I think that looks a lot better. Very nice. Also, I just got an email like today as of recording this, that Patreon is like rebranding itself. They redid their website, and I took a little quick look at it, and it was very different, and it looked like they kind of got rid of this logo, which is really odd. In fact, I saw one logo. I don't know if it was the one like the actual logo that they were going with. It looked really stupid. It was just like a line and a circle. Just a line and a circle. Very minimalistic, which I don't understand since this is already a very minimal logo. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm not going to change this. Honestly, I like this old logo, and I think a lot of people, I mean, well, everyone uses it and everyone's familiar with it. It seems so odd that they would like change it up like that, and it's really not anything better. Like this is a pretty nice little icon. It's very iconic. This is Patreon, and it's kind of weird. I wonder how that's gonna go for their actual branding. And also, you know, everyone who uses Patreon, they use this logo everywhere, in their videos, in their graphics. And now I guess everyone has to change all their stuff, and I don't know, it's really weird. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's head out to LaQuinn so we can get some work done today. Yeah, I just looked up the Patreon logo again, and it really is awful. It literally is just a circle and a thin rectangle, thin vertical rectangle that they're disconnected and it vaguely looks like a P. Maybe I'll put up a picture on the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about, what the new logo looks like. And it's awful for two reasons. The first reason is that it's so simple, like it barely looks like a logo. There's really nothing remarkable about it. There's nothing that like catches your eye. It's just, it looks like nothing. In fact, when I first saw it, like I saw it at the bottom of the web page, and like I wasn't sure if that was the logo, just because it's two shapes and that's it. The other thing is that it's so unrecognizable. It's not anything like the old logo. There's nothing wrong with updating your logo. That's fine. But it needs to resemble, what you had before. It needs to have some sort of hint of the old logo. Otherwise, people are not going to know what it is. They're not going to see it. I mean, the point of a logo is to be, you see it and you connect it with a certain company, with a certain brand. And apparently I left my bed somewhere. So I'll just take this one, although I guess I could have just slept in there. So it'll be interesting to see. I kind of hope that other people feel the same way that I do. They don't like the new logo, and I hope that there's a pushback from the community, because I know I'm not going to change my graphics unless everybody else changes, and no one. It comes to a point where no one knows what the old P was, which I think is going to be a while before that old P phases out. But I'd like to see just no one change their graphics. Everyone just keeps using the old logo that everyone recognizes, and it's a nice logo. I like it. It's good. Yeah, that would be great. I'd like to see what Patreon does then if, they put out a new logo, this new branding, and everyone just keeps using their old stuff to link back to them or whatever. Anyways, so we're back out at Lequin, and we need to get some work done. I can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel with this village. There's still a lot of stuff to do though. I haven't really done anything with the tree farm. I've planted some more trees and harvested them so that this is a little bit more filled out. I did space out the spruce trees a little bit more because they were a bit too close. But we still need to get lighting in there. I still need to work on this wall a lot more. We need to get roads throughout here. We have a couple more buildings to build. There's a house here. I did do some terraforming back here, so now I can build this house. I was kind of waiting on that. We also have the church, and then this building back here, which I think I've decided is going to be like a inn/tavern/community hall type place. It's going to be basically where everyone hangs out at night. This is going to be the community meetup, and where travelers or seasonal temporary workers or whatever can stay, as well as maybe have like a meeting hall type place. It's not going to be too big. I mean, this building isn't huge, but I think that would be a good use for it. Just kind of a nice building, a nice place for everyone to hang out after a long day's work. So we need to get those buildings built. I need to get the river through here, which I think this is what we're going to work on today. And then it's a lot of detailing, really. Going through and making these houses look a little bit more interesting. But we're getting there. We are getting there, and yeah, today we're just gonna keep moving forward, keep working on this. So yeah, I did a bunch of terraforming through here, chopped down a bunch of trees, and we're going to have the river start, I think, right up here. I was gonna have it, originally there was some water, I think right behind that dirt block there's some water, and I was gonna start it up there. But when I was terraforming, I got to like this part, and this used to be like used to go back quite a ways, and it sort of was a hole here. I filled that in and was kind of making this slope, and this just seemed like a nice place to actually start the river. So I think what we're going to do, I was going to start it back there, but that might be a little too low. Maybe not. Let's dig this down a little bit and see what we got here. So if we started it Like, I kind of want a bit of a pool up here, although it is cold, so I guess we might get some ice. That might be a problem. I guess that's not a huge deal. We could have some ice. I guess it could be like, you know, the some sort of glacier or just, you know, it's mountain runoff melting and making this river. So let's get rid of some of these trees. And I might build up this side a little bit more. That little ledge there, because it is kind of a steep drop off there. And we'll just have, I think we'll have the water come right through here. Come right through here and down that hill and then down into the town. Well, I do believe I have my river all marked out here going through the town. So it should be pretty well done all the way to right over there. Right on the other side of that hill. But it's pretty marked out. It's pretty good. Nice shape going through the town here. So we should be ready for water. One thing I want to do though is I want to mix in some coarse dirt, mainly at this level, because otherwise we're gonna have grass growing here. I'm not sure if grass grows 2 blocks underneath water. Hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want to go through here and change out all of this to coarse dirt. That would be annoying. Also, we have potatoes here, so goodbye, potato farm. You served us well. It's time to get rid of you, though. We have other sources of food. Our chicken farm is doing all right. Not amazing, but it's doing all right. And then we also just got all that beef. Oh, high water. We don't want you here yet. Just got all that beef, and I have quite a few potatoes kind of stocked up as well. So we're doing fine on that. So let's just take out some of that, shape this up a little bit. And maybe put some blocks down here. Get rid of that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And maybe some of these. Oh yeah, this isn't good. This is all just straight line there. We don't like that. All right, let's kind of take out a little bit more of this and shape this a bit more. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Stupid invisible block. I hate it. You know, I kind of understand it in multiplayer, but I don't understand why it's such a big problem in single player. Why you still have that issue. All right. So I think I'm going to go through and start putting some water in here. I think we're ready for that. And I'd like to get some water. I want to get some water down so this actually looks like a river rather than just a weird little area dug out. But I did quite a bit of work here. It kind of widens out in that area. It's kind of a waterfall back here. I am smelting up some more stone, so I want to put some more stone along there before I put water in here. Kind of gets dug out a little bit, not too much, but a little bit, and then it goes down that way, and yeah, should be pretty good. Well, we have a good portion of the river done, and actually, since we're up here, I haven't taken a look at what... Oh, yeah, that is very nice. The blue just intersecting the town. That looks real good. Real good. I like it. I have the river done to right about there, right before it gets to that lake behind the hill there. But we have it done through the town, which is the important part, because now I can make bridges over it and figure out the paths and just keep working on the town, make the town look good. Everything outside the town isn't a huge priority at the moment. So we have it start up here, and it hasn't frozen yet. Block 92, 91. I think it's right around level 90 that ice freezes in the extreme hills, but the fact that it hasn't frozen yet, we must be just a little bit too low. So it starts out over here and then goes off the hill. Nice little waterfall there, and looks pretty good. Might have to add a little bit more water right there. That looks kind of strange, but other than that, I like it. I like it. Pools down here a little bit and then drops down some, widens out a little bit again, and then just keeps going. Some of this grass is dying down 3 blocks below the surface. This grass, it looks like it might not die. So I might have to replace a lot of this with coarse dirt in order to, whoops, I didn't want to punch it, in order to keep that grass from growing down there, because I don't like the grass. But it comes down the hill into the town here. We'll have another house right there, and then it just kind of weaves through the town a little bit. It's a little bit more windy than I had originally planned, because we have this hole here, this cave, and I kind of want to keep it. I don't know why. I want to do something with it just because it's here and it's kind of interesting. So wanted to preserve that so I have the river sort of wrapping around there. And then we can continue on out of the town and around the bend here. And then it just stops right here. This is as far as I got, because from here I need to build up some of the land, get this all prepped and ready, probably cut down a bunch of trees, because this lake, this water here is going to be raised, I think 2 blocks is what I had decided. Over here we're, let's see, this is the lake level, so we're 3 blocks above there, so we'll probably drop it down, maybe even like right around here, drop it down, and then just have the lake be a little bit bigger and also deeper. Should look pretty nice. I think that's all we're going to do today, though. That's all I have time for. We got a big project done, though, here, which is nice. Very nice. Still a lot of stuff to do, but as long as we can keep checking off these things off our to-do list, then that's good. We're making progress, and we're getting closer to this town being kind of finished up. I'd love to get it done by episode 50, when I will do the next world tour. At least try and get it most of the way done. What episode are we on now? Are we episode 45 already? So we got a few episodes to finish this up. Still a lot of work. Might just need to kind of get to the grind and do it. There's a lot of off-camera stuff. I mean, lots of paths to put in, which is mostly off-camera. Got to finish up the tree farm, off-camera stuff. So if I put in the work, I think we can make it happen. But I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of The Sirhcus. If you'd like, you can always head on over to patreon.com/thesirhc to help support the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.